My name's Brian Dawson. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Money Management Solutions, and I am talking with one of our customers who is using our software. And Adam, I just wanted to ask you a few questions about what you thought about the product and how it was working for you and things such as that.
Very good. Glad to answer.
Okay. Well, this starts off with Adam was one of our customers who had some debt in his business and he used our software, and I'm thinking he had quite a few advantages on that. So I just wanted to go over that with him today. So I got the first question here. How are you doing in your business before using the software?
Well, basically, we had quite a bit of debt. I had a line of credit that I owed on. It was quite a bit. It was about $100,000 worth of credit debt
Mhm.
that I was using over the years, and I always had a plan to pay it off, but never got around to it. And we were basically as by definition of being solvent, we were in retrospect, not a solvent organization in the way I was managing our debt. We had more debt than inflow, and my outflow of payment was getting to be excessive, and the debt was slowly overcoming the great benefits we were doing in bringing in new patients and building income. I would say that I was stressed out, and I did think I had some sort of plan, but the plan I was doing wasn't accomplishing it. So obviously, in retrospect, it wasn't a great plan. And I know a lot of my colleagues are in the same boat, but I sought you to help me solve this problem. That was really a successful journey on my part.
Okay, great. Well, now, what specific problem or what specific itch were you trying to solve, or were you trying to get some relief by scratching by using the software?
Well, basically, I was trying to find a way to organize my finances and to really start thinking in terms of getting out of debt and also creating abundance and wealth. I mean, I wasn't driven by the debt. Listen, I'm doing everything right. The practice is going great.
Hmm.
Why am I not having more money in the bank that's really, in reserve compared to my debt? And my money management skills was it. I wanted to really kind of get going and really be, solid on my money management skills and have a system to do that. And that's what brought me to MMS to find that answer. And I'll tell you up front, I definitely found the answer.
Great. So do you feel that your money management skills have improved substantially because of the software, or just because of going through your situation, or what would that be about?
Well, basically the software is based on technology of money management,
Hmm.
and the software I got to, and the help and advice I got from both you and Sandra,
Hmm.
that's what got me going. I mean, the software alone had saved my debt tremendously.
Hmm.
I'm now sitting in a position where, as much as the debt is less, but I have money in reserve, which I was never able to accomplish after 20 years of practice. I was never really able to accomplish this fast and this dramatically. The software really is the technology of how to do this in an organized way. And just by using it, I can sleep at night. To me, it's taken the headaches out of my money management in my life.
That's got to be a good feeling to have money in reserves.
It's an awesome feeling because, it's something that we all want to have and all need to have. If you ask any financial advisor, they tell you, how much money you have in reserves. Do you have 6 months in reserves? If something were to
Hmm.
happen. And I didn't have it. Basically, I had more zeros against my name than for my name. And at this point, we're about 9 months down the road, and I'm looking at my bank account saying, "My goodness, how did that get there?"
Yeah, that's great. That is really great. So, in regard to that, what happened in your business after that problem of the debt was solved and that particular itch about managing the money was scratched?
Well, things started to run smoother because it actually streamlined my whole business, the way I paid bills, the way I managed my financial time. I was spending an enormous amount of time managing my finances at the end of each week,
Mhm.
hours and hours and hours. It really cut it down to I do my financial plan one day each week. I stay on a disciplined schedule. I use the software. I finish my financial plan and pay all my bills within a half hour, one time a week. And during the week, it actually has me thinking in terms of how am I managing my money? What do I have that's usable to spend and what isn't? And it's helped me make decisions on, do I need equipment? How do I do it? I could pre-finance it. No, now we have a financial plan and it's put the discipline in back in naturally for me to manage my money so that we are solvent every week that we do business. So it's really put that idea in our universe and made things a lot faster and streamlined for me.
That's great. Well, we're happy that that's the result because that's what we want all of our customers to experience. What did you find the most helpful about using the software?
I think the simplicity of it.
Okay.
Basically, once you get the tutorials are so easy to understand. Within an hour, I was up and running on the software.
Hmm.
And it was really easy. Everything was defined. The software itself is self-contained. You can get the software and you can educate yourself within a short hour. And it was the most powerful hour of my time on this program because the wealth of knowledge you just get from the tutorial is amazing.
Hmm.
But the software is just, you know, basically once you get it down, it's like it runs. So you just plug in the numbers at the end of the week or during the week, and boom, at the end of the week, you just pull it up. There's how much you put in reserve. There's how much you put in another building fund. There's how much you pay each bill. There are the bills you pay. Boom, it's done. And you just execute it. And there you go. So, the most helpful thing about the software is self-contained knowledge that's in the software. It does it all. You just have to go A, B, C, and D. And once you do, you've got your financial plan rolling.
Great. That's exactly how it runs. Now, some of our listeners may want to know if you've had any experience in having any problems with the software.
I really didn't have any problems with the software. But what I did like was the fact that I had a lot of questions about financial planning.
Hmm.
And the software brought up these questions and it brought up a new viewpoint on how to manage my finances. I started looking at my finances from a whole different point of view. And the beautiful thing is I was able to call you or Sandra and get the answer and get actually the help I needed along with managing the software program, getting the data from both of you. And Sandra and I have been working together on this. It's
Hmm.
been it's like having another staff member in my office who's helping me with my finances. And you can't get much better than that. And to tell you the truth, I've had hired consultants, I've hired money managers, I've had people telling me what to do with my money.
Hmm.
No one's ever been able to get this thing handled for me.
Hmm.
And the software and some of the questions I had that were easily answered and we were able to kind of put into a workable solution immediately. And
Hmm.
that's the beautiful thing about this software. I just mentioned it. You can apply it immediately to your life and to your business. It doesn't take a lot of runway to get going. I have had no problems. Everything seemed to be flowing since I got it. The day I got it was the day my life changed.
Wow. That is great. Well, that comes up to the next question I had. How has your life changed since you've instituted the money management solutions ideas and the software?
Well, I'll itemize them for you. I got the software in August last year.
Hmm.
Within 6 weeks, I had a sum of $25,000 sitting in my account. We had more money in our account. I did not increase my business at all to get that money. I just reorganized how I was spending my money.
Mm.
Another thing is, like I said, I can sleep at night. I know exactly where my money is, what it's doing, what I have to spend each week, what I have to gain if I have to spend something on something. Let's say an emergency comes up. I'll go to
Mhm.
the front, say, guys, we have to earn another X amount of dollars, and this is what we got to do, and we got to serve more people, and we set our target. So we're a very ethical, fiscally sound business at this point where there's money in reserve. That helps us sleep at night too.
Mhm.
I know that tomorrow, whatever comes down the pike, I'll be able to manage it because I have a same plan of action with my finances.
Mhm.
But also, I incorporated this with my personal finances, and I'm walking around basically able to think with the program in my mind so that when I'm out spending, I don't overspend. I know what's going on. I'm not tempted to buy something that I can't really pay for or that'll put me in debt. Now, we
Mhm.
all have emergencies. We all have things that come up in life, and that's what the reserve's all about. And when these things come up, it's a matter of handling it and having a strategy to put that back into reserve. So, life is pretty much on that line, very organized, very, very serene. There's not a lot of thought that goes into it now. There's not a lot of thinking that I have to do to get the job done. And I think that's how basically it's changed my life since we've started it. I'm just more focused on what I have to do to serve people, the programs I have to create to get out there in the marketplace and serve people. And when we serve them and the flow comes in, we now have a sound and sane way of handling it that's basically going to keep our solvency, keep us happy, keep the organization happy, bonus my staff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Very nice. I knew that you were having successes all along, but I wanted to actually speak with you on the phone here and record this for some other business people that they can get an idea about our product and how it works and the benefits of it and how it's helped you. So I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of that busy schedule and talking with me today. And I appreciate it very much that you've spoken with us about the product.
Well, Brian, I appreciate you and I appreciate Sandra for creating this program. As you know, I've shared this program with so many of my colleagues, and every one of them that I shared the program with, as soon as they got the program, they sent me an email back saying, thank you, thank you, thank you for turning me on to this.
Mm.
Um, the people that are with this program are doing better, and you're never too rich or never too broke to get the program. I just want to say that because, some people like myself think we have a lot of income coming in, we're doing okay, but you know what? You can always do better than okay. And this program really solves a need and really gives the technology to make each and every individual cause and master over their own destiny in terms of their finances. So I thank you wholeheartedly for the technology that I've been trying to get into my life for a long time. And you guys did it.
Well, Dr. Adam, we really appreciate that comment from you as well.
Very welcome.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you get back to it. And again, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me.
You're very welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.